The Hells Angels, famously known as the most dangerous motorcycle gangs in America, have always been considered a group dominated by men. However, hidden beneath the surface is a strong presence of courageous women who are highly respected within this motorcycle gang club. Let's reveal the 10 most infamous and dangerous female Hells Angels members. Number 1. Daisy Deathwish Donovan. Daisy Deathwish. Donovan was not your ordinary biker, she was a legend. Daisy possessed an unwavering spirit of bravery that defined her existence. From the rugged mountains of Colorado, where she grew up, to the dangerous territory of the Hells Angels, Daisy fearlessly pursued her love for excitement and danger. As a young girl, Daisy was drawn to the thrill of risky situations. She was never one to shy away from a challenge, but rather sought them out with a fiery determination. When she discovered the Hells Angels, Daisy knew she had found her calling. To make her entrance into their ranks, Daisy embarked on a daring mission. She single-handedly reclaimed a stolen motorcycle from a rival gang, showcasing her audacity and fearlessness. Impressed by her bravery, the Hells Angels welcomed her with open arms and bestowed upon her the nickname Deathwish, which she proudly wore as a badge of honor. Daisy's reputation for audacious exploits quickly grew within the Hells Angels. She fearlessly took on tasks others deemed too dangerous, always remaining calm under pressure. Her refusal to back down from any challenge earned her immense respect among her fellow bikers, and she became an invaluable asset to the group. However, Daisy's daredevil nature often brought her into the radar of law enforcement. Her bold ventures frequently pushed the boundaries of legality, leading to numerous encounters with the law. Yet, Daisy's cunning and quick thinking allowed her to elude capture time and time again. One of Daisy's most legendary feats involved a high-speed pursuit with law enforcement. Riding the very bike she had retrieved from the rival gang, she showcased her exceptional skills. With daring maneuvers and lightning-fast reflexes, Daisy skillfully evaded capture, leaving the bewildered officers in her dust. Daisy Deathwish Donovan was more than just a member of the Hells Angels. She embodied courage and the exhilaration of living life on the edge. Her bold adventures, fearless courage, and unwavering resolve in the face of challenges made her one of the most respected and feared figures in outlaw motorcycle groups. Daisy's impact on the history of the Hells Angels cannot be overstated. Her fearless nature and love for living on the edge inspired countless others within the group to embrace their bravery and push their limits. Number 2. Molly Mad Dog McDougal. Molly Mad Dog McDougal is a name that echoed power and defiance, striking fear into the hearts of those who crossed her path. Born into poverty on the edges of Georgia, Molly faced countless battles for survival, molding her into a woman with an indomitable spirit. Molly's journey with the Hells Angels began with a fiery display of brute force. In a fierce clash between a local gang and the Hells Angels, Molly saw an opportunity to prove her worth. With unrivaled determination, she confronted the troublemakers single-handedly. The ensuing brawl was savage, but Molly emerged triumphant, earning her the infamous moniker Mad Dog. As a member of the Hells Angels, Molly's reputation soared. Renowned for her volatile anger and relentless fighting style, Molly became a formidable opponent that few dared to challenge. Her loyalty to the Hells Angels knew no bounds, often going to lengths to protect her brothers and sisters. However, her explosive temper and reckless actions drew the unwanted attention of the authorities. Despite numerous run-ins with the police and frequent appearances on the most wanted list, Molly proved elusive, constantly evading capture through her cunning and resourcefulness. But one of Molly's most treacherous adventures unfolded in a heart-stopping, high-speed chase with law enforcement. In a moment that would be forever etched in biker folklore, Molly found herself pursued by a relentless pack of patrol cars. With the roar of engines and adrenaline coursing through her veins, she pushed her motorcycle to its limits. As the sirens blared and the chase escalated, fate led Molly to a fallen bridge. Without a second thought, she revved her engine and defied gravity, soaring through the air with the grace of a daredevil. The astonished onlookers watched as she landed safely on the other side, leaving the authorities in her dust. This audacious feat solidified Molly's image as a fearless daredevil and an unstoppable force to be reckoned with. Within the secret world of illegal biker clubs, Molly Mad Dog McDougal became an icon. She embodied explosive anger, relentless fury, and unwavering loyalty. Her story transcended mere survival. It became a testament to a woman who refused to be a victim of circumstances, choosing instead to fight, live, and carve her path. Number 3. Rosie Road Rage Ramirez. Road Rage Ramirez, known for her boldness and uncontrolled anger, earned her nickname through her terrifying presence among the Hells Angels. Road Rage, whose real name was Rosie, grew up in a rough neighborhood. Her strong nature and refusal to surrender in the face of hardship were apparent from an early age. While other children sought safety within the limits of a classroom, Rosie found solace on the back of a motorbike. It was Rosie's wild, uncontrolled energy that initially caught the attention of the Hells Angels. However, her journey within the club was far from from easy. She had to work twice as hard in a male-dominated environment to prove her worth. Yet, Rosie was incredibly determined. She faced every challenge head-on, driven by an unshakable resolve, sheer determination, and a fondness for violence that frightened her enemies. Her notoriety as a fearsome fighter was well-deserved, as many rival gang members were on the receiving end of her rage. But Rosie's danger went beyond her hands. She possessed exceptional riding skills and was known for her bold yet successful style. Notorious for her high-speed adventures, she often outmaneuvered law enforcement, leaving them in the dust. Her most memorable accomplishments occurred during a deadly fight with a rival gang. Rosie and her team were outnumbered and outgunned, seemingly bound for defeat. However, undeterred by the terrible odds, Rosie boldly charged into battle, defeating opponents with brutal effectiveness. Her daring move changed the tide of the fight, leading to an impossible Hell's Angels victory. Rosie's aggressive nature and powerful anger, while winning her respect and causing fear in the underground world, also made her a prime target. Her carelessness often placed her against law enforcement, resulting in numerous encounters that made her one of the most sought-after members of the Hell's Angels. But despite countless attempts to bring her down, Rosie Road Rage Ramirez remained persistent and defiant. Her enthusiastic spirit and unyielding violence solidified her image in the world of illegal motorbike riding. Number 4. Lena Nightmare Nicholson. Lena Nightmare Nicholson, a force to be reckoned with, commanding respect and fear. Known for her ruthless methods and cunning intellect, Lena had the uncanny ability to turn her enemies' lives into horrifying nightmares. Lena grew up in the hidden corners of New Orleans, where she experienced the harsh realities of life firsthand. This challenging environment became her training ground, sharpening her survival instincts and strategic thinking. Her love for motorcycles led her to join the Hell's Angels, where she quickly proved herself by outsmarting rival gangs with her strategic brilliance. Her savage tactics were so formidable that she earned the nickname Nightmare, perfectly capturing the terror she instilled in her foes. One of Lena's most astounding achievements was a complex turf war against a rival gang. Through meticulous planning and flawless execution, she outmaneuvered her enemies, securing a decisive victory for the Hell's Angels. This event cemented her reputation as a true mastermind. Despite drawing attention from law enforcement due to her ruthless methods, Lena always stayed one step ahead by utilizing her strategic thinking to find escape routes. Lena Nightmare Nicholson was an imposing figure within the realm of the Hell's Angels. Her strategic brilliance and ruthless tactics made her one of the most feared individuals in the outlaw motorcycle community. She wasn't just a member of the Hell's Angels. She was a brilliant strategist, a mastermind who transformed every confrontation into a chilling ordeal. Number 5. Sandy, the Serpent Sullivan. In the secretive world of outlaw motorcycle gangs, only a few names struck fear into the hearts of many, like Sandy the Serpent Sullivan. With her remarkable intelligence, cunning, and ruthlessness, Sandy swiftly climbed the ranks of the notorious Hell's Angels. Born and raised in the rough areas of Los Angeles, she was no stranger to the harsh realities of life. Her father, a skilled mechanic and former member of the Hell's Angels, had introduced her to this lifestyle from a young age, shaping her perception of the world. As a child, Sandy was captivated by her father's tales of camaraderie, rebellion, and the enigmatic allure of the Hell's Angels. But it wasn't just the stories that intrigued her. She possessed an innate thirst for risk and excitement that couldn't be quenched by the monotony of a traditional job. Sandy yearned for more: the respect, the fear, and the freedom that came with being part of the Hell's Angels. Thus, at the tender age of 18, Sandy took the bold step of joining the renowned biker gang. Her journey was far from easy, demanding her to prove herself as capable, if not superior, to her male counterparts. Her moniker, the Serpent, was a testament to her craftiness and ability to strike swiftly and unexpectedly. Sandy possessed an astute understanding of human nature, effortlessly identifying their weaknesses and desires and skillfully manipulating them to her advantage. She was a master strategist whose words carried the deadly potency of a snake's venom. One of her most remarkable triumphs involved a territorial dispute with their rival gang, the Mongols. The tensions were escalating rapidly, with a deadly clash on the horizon. However, Sandy managed to defuse the situation without firing a single shot. She skillfully exploited the internal rifts within the Mongols, turning them against each other and securing the disputed area for the Hell's Angels, all without shedding a drop of blood. But as with any legendary figure, Sandy the Serpent Sullivan was not without controversy. There were allegations of violence, threats, and even whispers of possible deaths at her hands. Yet no concrete evidence ever surfaced to substantiate these claims. Like a true serpent, Sandy remained elusive, consistently outsmarting her adversaries and leaving them grasping at shadows. Her intellect and ruthlessness left an indelible mark on the world of illegal biker culture. Within the Hell's Angels, she became a legendary figure, both captivating and dangerous. Her legacy endured, an eternal reminder of her profound impact. Number 6. Lena Lethal Lawson. Hailing from Alaska's cold and harsh regions, Lena was a woman of few words but many deeds. Each action, however, was exact, planned, and usually deadly, earning her an infamous reputation within the criminal biker community. From her early years, Lena showed a natural talent for mechanics, capable of disassembling and reassembling an engine before she was old enough to drive. This skill, paired with her strong intelligence and unshakable drive, made Lena an asset to the Hells Angels. Her ability to fix and modify bikes was unmatched, and she soon became a recognized figure within the club. Lena's nickname, Lethal, showed her effectiveness in dealing with danger. She wasn't a woman who delighted in needless violence or chaos, but when the situation called for it, she became a force to be reckoned with. On one occasion, Lena not only avoided an attack, but also turned the tables on a rival gang, leaving them separated and beaten. This episode further improved her image, confirming her position as one of the most dangerous women in the Hells Angels. However, Lena's life was not without debate. Her deadly effectiveness made her a prime target for law enforcement agents. Constantly under surveillance, every move she made was examined. Yet Lena remained mysterious as she was dangerous. Despite the constant scrutiny, she managed to stay one step ahead of the law, always walking the fine line of legality. Lena Lethal Lawson was more than just a member of the Hells Angels. She represented their resilience, creativity, and unwillingness to adapt to social rules. Her story bucked assumptions, pushed rules, and made a way into a dangerous world. Lena's impact, marked by her deadly effectiveness and unshakable determination, inspires and terrifies in equal measure. She once led a daring mission to rescue a fellow biker held hostage by a rival gang. Lena meticulously plans the operation, disarming an old and local mechanical security system and leading her team through the enemy hideout. A firefight ensues, but Lena's quick thinking leads them to an escape route. They race through the icy Alaskan wilderness, pursued by the rival gang. Lena's skills shine as she navigates treacherous terrain while her team follows her lead. Using a frozen river as a diversion, they outmaneuver their pursuers and reach safety. Number 7. Brenda Breakneck Brooks. From her earliest days, Brenda had an extraordinary affinity for motorcycles. With a natural gift for speed and precision on two wheels, she quickly became the stuff of legends. Brenda's talents did not go unnoticed. They caught the attention of the notorious Hells Angels, a motorcycle club where speed was everything. As soon as Brenda joined their ranks, her prowess on the road was immediately recognized. She swiftly became known as the fastest and most agile rider in the club, earning her the nickname Breakneck as a testament to her incredible talent. However, it was during a high-stakes race against the fastest members of her gang that Brenda's true mettle was tested. With nerves of steel, she revved her engine and unleashed a torrent of power. In a breathtaking display of speed and skill, Brenda left her opponents in the dust, securing a crucial victory. This daring feat solidified Brenda's reputation as the undisputed speed queen of the club. Her unmatched abilities on a motorcycle were the stuff of legends. However, with her need for speed came frequent clashes with the law. Engaging in high-speed chases became a regular occurrence for Brenda, as she effortlessly outpaced the pursuing officers with her lightning-fast maneuvers. Though she constantly flirted with danger, Brenda always managed to elude capture. Her speed and agility were unmatched, allowing her to evade even the most determined law enforcement efforts. As a result, Brenda became a force to be reckoned with in the world of the Hells Angels. She wasn't just a member, she was a fearless speed demon who embraced the thrill of living life in the fast lane. Brenda's remarkable skills on a motorcycle made her one of the most respected figures in the outlaw motorcycle realm. Her story became a testament to the exhilaration and freedom that speed can bring. To this day, Brenda Breakneck Brooks remains legendary among the Hells Angels and beyond. Her legacy is defined by her unmatched speed, unwavering determination in the face of adversity, and her relentless pursuit of the next adrenaline rush. Number 8. Angie Anarchy Anderson. In a world where chaos reigns and order seems but a faraway dream, Angie Anarchy Anderson found her calling. Born in the heart of Detroit, she accepted the bold truth of life from an early age, considering the urban jungle her playground. It was within this world that her linked journey with the Hells Angels started. But what drove Angie, a self-proclaimed anarchist, to seek comfort within the ranks of this infamous biker club? Her main force was a ravenous desire for a society freed from the chains of the established order. Angie's unique philosophy and outspoken love for chaos set her apart as a mysterious force, making her next move impossible to predict. As a child, Angie witnessed the struggles faced by the underprivileged and marginalized in her community. She saw how the system oppressed those who dared to challenge its rules. It fueled her rebellious spirit and ignited a passion within her to dismantle the oppressive structures of society. Her battles with rival gangs showed unusual tactics and unexpected actions. Angie's mind was a constant whirlwind of innovative ideas, allowing her to outwit and outmaneuver her opponents. But her love for chaos went far beyond the fight. She became a loud advocate for a society freed from the restraints of current rules, thereby finding herself at odds with law enforcement and government officials. Angie's voice echoed through the streets, inspiring others to question what's seen and accepted as normal and embrace their individuality. Despite her wild nature and frequent brushes with the police, Angie repeatedly avoided capture through cleverness and resourcefulness. She possessed an uncanny ability to blend into the chaos, disappearing into the vibrant tapestry of the city whenever the authorities closed in. Loyalty formed the basis of her character. To her, the Hells Angels were more than just a biker club. They were a family, a unified collection of similar souls driven by their shared desire for freedom and defiance. Angie found solace and strength in their brotherhood, knowing they would stand by her side despite the odds. Her reputation as a fearless and charismatic leader grew, drawing admiration and fear from those who heard her name. She became a symbol of resistance, a living embodiment of the unyielding spirit that dared to challenge the oppressive order. In the end, Angie Anarchy Anderson's impact extended far beyond the realm of the biker club. She inspired a generation to question authority, seek their truth, and embrace the chaos that lay dormant within their souls. Her unwavering dedication to her ideals made her a legend, forever etched in the annals of those who defied the norm. And so, in a world of chaos, Angie found her purpose. She became the voice for the voiceless, the symbol of rebellion, and the embodiment of unyielding freedom. Number 9. Fiona Firebrand Fitzpatrick. Fiona Firebrand Fitzpatrick is a woman who embodied deep emotions and unwavering determination. Fiona was unlike anyone else in the club, possessing a unique spirit that captivated those around her. Born and raised in vibrant Chicago, Fiona had always been rebellious. She refused to accept the way things were and constantly challenged the order of things. From a young age, she developed a love for motorcycles, eventually leading her to find her place in Hells Angels. It was within this club that Fiona's true essence thrived. Fiona quickly made her mark in Hells Angels with her magnetic personality and unwavering calls to challenge societal norms. She earned the nickname Firebrand, which reflected her fiery spirit and unwavering determination. Fiona wasn't just an ordinary member of the Hells Angels. She became their spokesperson and the rallying cry that echoed through their ranks. Fiona's Firebrand essence went beyond mere words. She took action and fearlessly led the charge, often finding herself at the forefront of conflicts with rival gangs. Her presence alone inspired her fellow angels to give their all in battles. Fiona's passion and enthusiasm were contagious, igniting a fiery determination in those who followed her. But Fiona's most remarkable achievement came during a citywide crackdown on motorcycle gangs. Instead of succumbing to fear and silence, Fiona organized a series of protests against the crackdown. Her unwavering determination and rebellion shone brightly as she fearlessly confronted the authorities, making it clear that the Hells Angels would not back down. However, Fiona's rebellious spirit came at a cost. She became a constant target for law enforcement, always under their watchful eye. Yet despite the obstacles and risks she faced, Fiona remained fearless. She continued to fight for the Hells Angels, her fiery spirit burning even brighter in the face of adversity. Fiona Firebrand Fitzpatrick transcended her role as a member of the Hells Angels. She became a symbol of resistance, a guiding light of rebellion in the face of overwhelming challenges. Her strong spirit, unwavering determination, and steadfast loyalty to the Hells Angels placed her among the most respected and feared individuals in the world of outlaw motorcyclists. Number 10. Terra Tornado Thompson. Terra Tornado Thompson was known far and wide for her impulsive nature and knack for stirring up reactions. Terra was a force to be reckoned with, and her name struck fear into the hearts of those who crossed her path. Born and raised in the windy plains of Texas, Terra seemed to bring chaos wherever she went. From a young age, she possessed a fiery temperament and an unwavering determination that drew her toward conflict. Her wild and untamed spirit naturally led her to join the Hells Angels, who cherished her fierce nature and refusal to back down from any fight. Within the club, Terra quickly established herself as a force to be reckoned with. Her confrontational style and ability to rally her fellow angels made her a formidable presence. In honor of her unpredictable behavior and the whirlwind of disorder she often brought, Terra was bestowed with the fitting nickname Tornado. One of Terra's most noteworthy achievements involved a heated dispute with a rival gang. Fearlessly standing her ground, she motivated the Hells Angels and led them in a swift and decisive attack, securing a resounding victory for her club. Her leadership and unwavering resolve in the face of danger solidified her reputation as a powerful and unpredictable force. However, Terra's aggressive nature often made her a target for law enforcement. Authorities closely scrutinized her actions, and she was frequently investigated. But Terra always managed to stay one step ahead of the law. Her turbulent and chaotic nature left her pursuers bewildered and disorganized, struggling to keep up with her unpredictable moves. Within the Hells Angels, Terra Tornado Thompson commanded respect and inspired fear. Her aggressive approach and ability to unite her fellow angels made her one of the most respected respected and feared figures in outlaw motorcycle clubs. She was a legend in her own right, and her name was spoken with admiration and trepidation. If you enjoyed this video, click on the card showing on your screen right now for more videos exposing heinous crimes.